Hey guys, how you doing? This is Don, and I just wanted to talk to you briefly about one of my favorite subjects and something I believe in with all my heart and soul, and that is goal setting. Unfortunately, anytime I've made a presentation, when I'm talking to people, I might say to them, we really need to set goals. I mean, without knowing where you're going, how are you going to get there? They say, well, I got my goals, and I'll say, well, what are they? And they'll say, oh, I want to get healthy, or I want to earn money. Those are not goals. Goals need to be specific. And nobody that I've ever met at a conference, at least in this business, when I ask them if they have written goals, do they have them? And goals don't exist unless they're written. And goals need to be specific. A goal is not, I want to make some money, but a goal is, on March 3rd, I want to be earning $2,000 a month. That is a goal that is specific. It's not about, I want to have money. A goal is, I want to be earning $100,000 a year at the end of 2012. That's a goal. So how do you go about that, and why do you need them? Well, a quick story. It's about improving your own self-image. One of the examples I give, and one of the things I teach, is like when you go in the morning, you go to your mirror, and if you smile, even if you feel miserable, it'll improve how you feel, because your mind only knows what it sees or what you tell it. Remember, we talk all the time to ourselves. We all do that. It's what you tell it. If you're going to be miserable and you tell your mind you're miserable, you'll be miserable. You tell your mind that you're good and you got a good goal and you're moving forward, you're going to feel better. When you smile and your mind sees through your eyes what it sees, it doesn't know that you're miserable. It believes you're happy, and it really will improve how you feel. Now, these goals, and I'm going to go quickly through it because this takes many hours and many days to really craft this thing correctly. Set yourself aside, take a couple of minutes, write short-term goals, something that wants to happen next week, next month, and write some long-term goals, and then go away from it. And then the next day, look at it again, edit it. After about 7 days editing and changing, and you're going to change all at the time, then sit down and create 4 short-term goals and 1 long-term goal. The long-term goal I often refer to as my why. It's what gets me up in the morning. Mine personally is I'm creating an endowment for my grandchildren so that I can pay for their college education. That's a goal. My goal last year, and goals change as you achieve a goal, or it no longer is your goal. You change it. You need to write it down. I mean, I wanted to make a certain amount of money every year. I've done that. So it's time to move it. It's time to change it. Okay? So you get that? I mean, quickly, let me tell you a quick story. If you got into your car and you were going to go, I happen to live in New Hampshire, and if I was going to drive to Boston, I have to know how to get there. I can't, you maybe from another area couldn't get in my car and head out to Boston because you would not know how to get there, and you would not know where Boston is. That's a goal. That's the premise of a goal. Unless you build little tracks and short goals to get to this big goal of the why, but it works. Anybody that's really been successful that I've ever interviewed always has written goals. And I think there's been a study, I think about 3% of the population has written goals. Nobody does them. So do them. Give yourself a step above. And paste them someplace where you can see them twice a day. Okay? Put them on the mirror. That's what people do. Get a picture of your goal. If it's a brand new house, get a picture of a brand new house. Put it on your mirror. Look at it. Soon your brain will adapt to what you want it to adapt to. You have to change how you think. So that's what it's all about. So goal and goal setting is really what you want to do, okay? I want to help you. If you got any questions, you can get back to me on this particular site. I do teach goal setting. I do teach goals. I believe in them. If you went to Harvard, Harvard believes in them. No matter where you go, talk to anybody successful, they believe in them. So get it going, and you'll have a wonderful life. And I wish you well. Have a great holiday, and bye-bye for now. Talk later.